Hello, friends of Syktear, and welcome to Syktear Sunday. The community is playing versus the actual World Champion Smeoz himself. So let's see how and what we can do about this. I put in a poll for you guys in the YouTube channel. I hope this also will be available um, on mobile devices, as I don't have the experience if this is going to work. I'm going to have a look with you together, guys, at Smear's deck, because we need now um, to figure out which outsider we are going to choose. We did do a pre-selection, let's say, for Kirito, who is going to maneuver or pilot the deck through this fantastic evening here today. So welcome, Kirito.
Hello, thank you. And I believe you mean we're going to look at my deck. We don't want to see Smeoz's deck until after we pick. Or we don't want to see his deck at all.
We don't want to see his deck at all. Why not?
Well, because then, I guess you'll know our list, but we want to pick our outsider before we see his deck,
Okay, then we show
right?
our
Well,
deck.
'cause we
This
don't
is
want them
our
to
deck.
make their decisions. We don't want to make them want to have them make their decisions based on that.
No one is biased. They already voted on Terra.
All right, cool.
So let's
Because
say
everyone,
let's say at least we got two votes with Giacomo and Nicholas. Um, I don't know who else is going to vote here. But yeah, this is I'm going to have a quick overview over the deck. So we have Freihill and Brilva as the core heroes. Then Shilavi and Cordio for a kill team setup, and Astrida and Akuti would be the additive heroes for the control team. You can have a look here at the cards that the community, put on all the heroes here together. So, for example, we made sure that presence is available throughout the game, as Freihill is going to be one of the core heroes on Sinkhole as well as redirects on Brilva, so that we can make sure that those are available in the game, because Freihill and Brilva are the only heroes here actually that are going to be able green cards, and the other two heroes are going to be able to play yellow cards as well, besides the blue core color, let's say, of the deck here. So yeah, this is going to be, let's say, the thing that we need to have a look at when we start the game. Actually, um, we didn't uh, we didn't put any victory conditions now, right? So we are still waiting for some results. We already have 6 voices. Uh, so let me have a look at the other overview. So to make sure that we have all the votes in here. Okay, it's actually a bit undecided, if I can see this correctly here. Yeah, okay, it's
it looks like we have
yeah,
50% for Terror,
yeah,
33% for OG, 17% Son Ambassador.
yeah. So I would say um we end the poll in, let's say, 10 seconds, and then I think this looks good for Terror, so you will be able to bring Terror then. If
Did you vote at all?
No, I didn't vote anyone. I'm just maneuvering here. For me, yeah, you can go with Terror, so we just add another vote there, let's say. Okay, I'm
All right,
going to end
cool.
the poll, and you're going to choose Terror. I'm still having a look at the deck. So
Okay, so
if you
we're bringing
want,
the Terror.
yeah, if you want, I could just jump into the game, and then we can have a look at the victory conditions, for example. Then,
Okay, sounds good. You ready, Smeoz?
Okay, I'm going to head over.
Use you? Okay.
I'm going to zoom out a bit so that you guys can shuffle victory conditions, and then we will have a look at what we are going to face.
Yep, so I'm gonna flip the victory conditions here.
Yeah, guys, how's the sound actually? This is something that we could still adjust if needed. Okay. So there's Bloodlust, Outflank, and Siege. Bloodlust, Outflank, and Siege. No one can win against our world champion. Yeah, thanks, Ricardo. Ricardo Pancani. Yeah, welcome to the stream. And yeah, hopefully this is going to be the one chance that the community has to actually beat Smeoz here. And you can influence it. So if you like to participate, then okay.
I guess we should have Smeoz be the one to call the coin because it'll be hard to have the community pick that, right?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, let's Smeoz choose and then.
So you call it, Smeoz. Tails it is.
Okay, and who won the coin toss?
We won the coin toss,
We
so
won the coin toss.
do we want to go first, second, or do we want to pick outsider? Smeoz's outsider is the Dark Vigilante.
So that's a question for the community. Are we going first, second, or are we going to bring either Dark Vigilante, which was brought by Smeoz, or are we going to bring Terror of the Endless Nights, or Terror of too many words, actually? So community.
I'm personally, just my opinion here.
Yeah.
He has a Frail, Brovar, or actually, let me mute myself in TTS so you can't hear me. He has Frail, Brovar, so that can make killing pretty difficult with the healing and the armor. And knowing Smeoz, he probably has a Street of Core, which could do some disarm. So it might be hard to go for kill. So I'm thinking we probably want to go for our control objectives.
Yeah.
And if we wanted to control, it might make sense to be second player, unless we want that turn one presence.
Yeah, that might be the thought after or behind Giacomo's answer, because he thinks first player should be a good idea here in this setup. So yeah, we still have some time to vote. I'm going to put down a timer here for the stream. So maximum of 2 minutes, guys, and I need some answers. Are we going first, second, or are we going to choose either Dark Vigilante from Smeoz or Terror of the Endless Nights? What are we going
Well,
to
we don't
do?
want to make this take forever, so we're not going to ask decisions on everything, and we don't want
No,
to
no,
make
no.
the voting take
We
on every
just,
single
we
discussion.
just, we will just choose this, and then we will jump over some things. And I also think this might make sense to go into more control stuff, control setup here. Yeah, first could be a good idea if you draw the presents.
Generally speaking, I like going first actually too. So it seems like you, me, and Jack went first. I haven't heard anyone say otherwise.
Okay,
So
then we pick
might as
first.
well just go ahead with it and make this go a little bit faster. So we're gonna go first player.
Okay.
Good job voting on the terror, everyone. It was very relevant.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, so core heroes for us
I'm
are
assuming we want
obvious.
to go control, right? Yeah, I'm gonna just start with drafting the core heroes, but I'm assuming people want to draft the core heroes, so people can vote on that while we do the draft. I'm gonna start with drafting the core heroes, though.
Yeah, so
All right. So I'm gonna start with Brilvar. Put him right here. Thinking on that side a little bit because we want to focus on lane 2 a bit more because of outflank.
Yeah, makes sense. So that's the question. Yeah, Giacomo, that's the question. We thought about more being on the controller side, so more going for siege or outflank. Um, yeah, because as you know, against blue with a Brilva, Freiheer, it's generally difficult. So I mean, the core heroes that Kirito is going to pick are for sure Brilva and Freiheer, and we then
Okay.
I think
Give
we'll
us a second
go
to
with the
discuss.
control heroes. I think so. So
Yeah,
I think that that was the decision already made with the deck building.
yeah. Giacomo says bloodlust. I do people want us to go with the kill or the control combo here? Bloodlust would obviously mean kill. Might be hard through a
Yeah.
frail though. Will be revenges from Chillavi, but we can also do that. So
Yeah, I could. I'm going to bring up our deck another time so that the chat can see it. So this is our deck. Brilva and Freiheer are going to be the core heroes. So the options, maybe if we would like to go for Bloodlust, would be bringing Korjov for sure, so that we can make sure that we have some armor piercing. There's a card like Shattermind, where Faithful, Nightmares Incarnate, Soul Scream, Ice Wall. We have Skytear Discharge with Shilavi, Psychic Shield, Nourish, Sacrifices, Rampant Hatred.
seems like Giacomo really wants to kill. I'm not hearing input from anyone else. So we
Kill,
want to just go
kill because we are first.
kill.
Nice, Giacomo. He wants to see blood. Yeah. Oh, hello, Jan. Welcome to the community. And yeah, please enjoy the game here, even as unexperienced player. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will do my best to answer them. And greetings from Germany to Germany. Hello.
Stay away from his Shillavi. Stay away from Shillavi. Go for lanes. Okay, so we have one vote for control, one vote for aggro.
Yeah, that doesn't really help us. We need more votes. At least one vote, please, from the community. If we are going for kill or for control.
If we do go for control, I'm thinking we can kind of put a Kuti on the left to kind of hold Nexus while we focus on the right and go for outflank or to push through that way. If we
Sorry.
go control, obviously we can kind of just pile up on one side,
Mm.
and try and damage his heroes. Maybe use maybe Brovar and I don't know. Brovar can kind of try and hold one side so we don't lose, and then focus on killing the other way, or just go all in on kill. Actually, that makes more sense.
Yeah. And another one from Germany. Hello, welcome. North Rhine-Westphalia. Ja, Nordrhein-Westfalen lässt grüßen. Welcome, guys from Germany. Yeah, kill or control? One vote, please.
Yeah, I agree with Ricardo here, and
Yeah.
since we got one vote from each, I guess we'll be the deciding. So let's go with the control.
Okay, so you would choose Astrida and Akuti there as the next
Yeah,
heroes, right?
so we'll
Okay.
start with Frail, I think, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll put a Kuti out on this side. Probably a reasonable spot here. I'll go here, actually. That gives a little more flexibility on where we can position.
Yeah, so we might have a better option to still put pressure on lane number one and maybe have two options, not only go for outflank, but as well go for siege.
This also creates the ability to put the illusion next to a minion and then move into the dome and attack someone in the dome and still kill that
Yeah,
minion if you wanted to. Yeah.
that sounds
Or
good.
move all the way into that cover hex on the left. We need to hide.
Okay, I'm going to
And then I'm
zoom
thinking
in.
Astrida on the right lane. So we can put Astrida and Brovar together. Brovar can protect Astrida. Astrida can push the lane.
Yeah, he's going to put it down on lane number 2. The advantage on our side is that we are going to be first players, so our Streeter could go first, still not being shapeshifted. But we will see if we can still do the best with this.
It looks like he's doing with Kordjoff and Shillaby plus Frail and Astrida. So no Vorhild and no Brovar. Not dealing with Brovar is going to be nice because it means Astrida will be able to attack safely. So yeah, drafting Astrida last. Actually, I'm going to put Astrida here. I want Astrida a bit closer to Frail, just keeping the blue guys together.
Yeah, nice. So, you just let me know when you drew your first 6 cards, so that
Okay, sounds
we,
good.
yeah, might have a look.
We'll give people a quick chance. So I just drew my hand. We'll give people a quick chance to provide some input on the cards. I don't want to give it too much time. I'll probably do most of the mulligans myself, but we'll give a quick opportunity for if anyone has anything they want to say.
Yeah, that is my intention there, actually.
Yeah. So we're just gonna wait a quick second just to see if anyone has any opinions on mulligans. But I'm probably mostly gonna make that decision myself.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's totally okay. What are your first thoughts, maybe?
Yeah, I'm thinking Gulgurn's Betrayal probably won't be super useful here. Because we aren't really trying to kill it all. I mean, we do have the option to kill, and Brovar plus Gulgurn's Betrayal can be really strong.
Yeah, so
Um,
Giacomo
and
is,
we do have Shillavi over there that the armor can be useful against.
uh-huh.
It can also be useful to turn Astrida into melee, so Astrida might miss an enemy, a minion kill. So I think it's useful to have one, but we probably don't need both.
Yeah, Giacomo wants to keep both.
Well, we only have 1/3 in hand. We do have a presence, which we can use, and I do like Charm. I think we need to mulligan 1 or 2 cards to find a 3. So
Hmm.
maybe we can get rid of the Thorn Roots, although that can be a nice tech. But I don't know if it's super useful in this matchup. So maybe we
Hmm.
can throw the Thorn Roots.
Yeah, I would suggest throwing out Thorn Roots. Yeah, that's a question. Mulligan more than one card, chat?
I was thinking Thorn Roots and 1 Goldbear's Betrayal. Keep the other.
Yeah, we don't have to listen to you, Giacomo. Yeah, that's okay, but
That's a good idea. Let's not listen to him.
oh, Ricardo Bancani wants to change the charm. Okay, that's
I think
interesting.
Charm is going to be super necessary against Astrida.
Yeah, I think so too. So I would maybe mulligan one betrayal and a thorn roots, as you said.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to mulligan 2 cards here. Thorn Roots and Goldbrand's Betrayal.
And there you go with another.
I mean, you can never have too many charms against blue.
That's true. And we have another 3, and it could be a really useful 3 as well. Okay, then I'm going to head back to the game. And I think
Okay, so
we're good to start.
yep.
So, yeah, I wouldn't over control it. So what
So
is your thought?
one fun play I have done before. It's super risky and weird, but one thing we could do is we can move and skirmish with Brovar all the way up next to those two cover hexes. So that way Brovar can kind of see Ashrita wherever she goes, and then we can charm off that shapeshift if she tries to kill a minion. The problem with that is it does expose him to a potential shapeshifted Frail and Kordjoff. So that's a little bit risky. We could also just move Ashrita into the lane and get the minion kill before he's in range to charm him off, which is probably the safe play.
So you want to start with Bröva and you want to move him to
The hex kind of two away from Ashrita next to the two cover hexes. We could try and go really aggressive there, move him up there and lead.
Mm-hmm.
Or worship. No, not worship, because we can shape shift or we can charm off the shape shift. But yeah, lead. Or we can just go with Ashrita, get our minion kill in before he can get in range of a charm of his own.
Yeah, that could be a good start as well, but yeah, go safe. Yeah, that's what Giacomo is thinking. Yeah, the problem is actually that we have Shilavi, Kordiov, and Freihill on the other side of the board, so yeah, delay his
Yep.
bloodless
Yeah,
opportunity is
that's
a good
a good
thought.
call.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Okay, so we're gonna activate Ashrita.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move. Probably here makes sense. So that way she is within range. Or I'm not muted here. I'm thinking here makes sense. So I'm in range of Brovar. Then I will worship. And I will attack this minion.
Okay. Giacomo wants to
Lose 2.
see. Yeah.
Oh, gotta get rid of Kordjoff and Shilov. Yeah, lose 2 and spawn a minion. We'll go with there. And that is it for Ashrita.
Okay, so Giacomo is thinking about the long-lasting game, so or late game win, like siege outflank turn 4 or 5. So
Went for outflank turn 3, but okay.
yeah. I like that one as well. Outflank turn 3. It's a good call. So yeah, Smeoz is going to activate as Trita as well. So I
I'm
think there's
thinking
going
if Ashrita moves in range while shapeshifted of Ashrita, then I'm just gonna charm it off.
yeah, that nice. That's a good call. That should be a good call.
That's okay. Oh, shapeshifting Kordjoff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Korjov. Oh, he's starting with Freiherr.
Yep.
Warship move lead. And we see a lead from hand by Smeoz. On his Freiherr, Korjov is shapeshifted. This means that he's going to start with fast and a +1 attack, but he now is going to be a melee character. Still, he's going to be able to reach our Astrida. So that's now the question how we could maybe evade that a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking we can kind of use Frail to heal back some of that. Probably better to let Ashrita take some damage first, though. That way, if we hit a really good flip, we don't waste some of the healing.
Okay.
But but that means you probably want Frail to be either in the lane or in lane 2. So we could move Brovar over to taunt Frail now, or we can just kind of do a wait and just go with the Cootie now, just kind of focus on holding that lane over there.
Yeah, and see what Smeoz will do next. But I think
Yeah.
he
Thing is
will.
with the Cootie, if we're not gonna be sending Frail or Brovar into that lane, we're gonna want a Cootie to lead. So
Mm,
maybe we end up not either not getting the illusion out, or no, we want to attack at least. So we probably end up not worshipping.
mm.
But if we do go with the Cootie, I'm thinking we move into that cover hex all on the left and just kind of move there, attack a minion and lead. Just try and hold the lane a bit.
Okay. So now,
Alternatively, we could go move attack or move worship attack, kill both minions without a lead. He's gonna need to use a lead there anyway with Shillavi if he wants to hold to win the lane by himself. So he's still gonna have to bring 2 heroes over there or use a lead.
yeah. So your suggestion now is to go with Akuti to force Smeoz to put something into lane number 1. Or what could be the other option? You talked about Briva, maybe, or
Yeah,
Flyhill.
talked about Brovar or Frail, but I think it makes sense to wait and see what we want to use Frail to shapeshift Astrida, but we can wait until after Astrida takes a little more damage. We can bring Brovar into a taunting position. I don't know. It might make more sense to see how the heroes are positioned first, though.
Okay. Okay.
So I kind of like going a Cootie here, and we can just move over to the left cover hex, attack and lead.
So yeah, I'm
Yes, yeah, sorry, talking to the community.
yeah. Sm
Yeah, talking to the community. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm pointing actually with my mouse
Yeah.
over the cover
Okay.
hex.
Well, they're not saying anything, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with the play we're talking
Yes.
about.
There weren't any other ideas from the community. So chat,
So
please let us know if you
activate
have
a
any
Cootie.
thoughts. Chat, just let us know if you have any ideas. Then go with your intuition. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are going to see some action, Giacomo. That's
This minion. Then lead. We go from hand here, right?
yeah. I think that's yeah. Do it.
With this one, right?
Wait a second. I need to switch the screen. Yeah, I would do so.
Right. Cool. And yeah, community. If you can, while Smeoz is going, you can try and get some input in now, so that way we don't need to wait as long.
Yeah. So let us know your ideas, what Kirito should go for, while we watch Smeoz decide or move one of his heroes. So yeah, I think that was one of the best options there. It's a lot of pressure. Okay, so
Oh, time
uh,
glitch.
Smeoz is activating, putting down a time glitch on Shilavi. I'm going to put this on screen. Time glitch just means that he's going to apply fast.
Attack is okay. 4 plus plus. Oh.
Oh,
Well, at least you
wow,
flip both
double
times.
3 on the flip. That's ouch. That's a 7 damage. And Akudi is without her illusion, so no armor. Yeah, so
Oh, you worshipped at the end. Okay. I was like, what did I miss?
Yeah, thanks for the input, Giacomo, and good luck with the kids. See you later. So, as Sakuri doesn't have or doesn't bring armor, this was, let's say, one of the worst case scenarios. So,
Yeah, so I'm
done.
thinking we can actually send Brovar over to attack or bring over Shilovy. Brovar over to Shilovy can get a taunt on Shilovy, so we can go move, skirmish,
Skirmish and
worship,
shapeshift.
or we can go move, skirmish, attack the minion, and then we can charm off the. Actually, I kind of like going move, skirmish, worship, and then Akuti can charm off the shapeshift and then get some armor from Brovar.
Okay,
No,
but
she doesn't need the armor because core drop is piercing. So I think we just go attack the minion with Brovar and
taunt.
have him charm it,
Yeah, yeah.
or just hold the charm. Do you think we use the charm or not?
Mm, I mean, sounds good for the next turn. And yeah, you could get rid of one of your cards, let's say, at the end of the turn, if not needed. Until then, and Charm I think is a good option, so Briva doesn't need to use the Warship action, and we can kill a minion.
Okay,
So there's a big
makes sense.
pressure on lane number 1 then.
I'm gonna activate Brovar.
Hmm.
Going to move. Uh, gonna skirmish. No target.
Okay.
Don't want to avoid that revenge here.
Hmm.
And then I will attack this minion. And that's it for Bovar. Gonna hold that charm and use it at instant speed.
Yeah. Yeah, we will try to figure out A or B choices they're if they come to mind. Yeah, and then we let you choose.
Yeah, that's
But
a good idea.
yeah, I think now
So my
the
guess is Frail's gonna go into the right lane. We don't have a lane in the right lane, so or a lead there. So Frail's probably gonna go over there, presence and lead, um,
yeah,
and worship onto Ashrita.
so
I guess I can't think of an A or B choice here.
yeah, perfect.
Move is okay.
Yeah, he's going to attack. Uh, he's going to attack Astrida. As I said, he's now at 4
Hold on a sec.
costs.
Let me remind myself what core drop does. That's fine. 6 down to 8.
Mm-hmm. And a skirmish.
That is okay.
0. Is he going to move?
That is 1 because core drop is shapeshift.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so it looks like Smeoz is going to win the dome there. He will
So
then.
yeah, unless we want to put Frail, because did his Frail lead? His Frail did lead, so he has 5. Well, we have 4. So he's gonna, yeah, he can win. He can guarantee win the dome. So I don't think there's any choice here. I'm just gonna do what I was saying. There's no A or B option really.
Yeah, so you are going to move Freihill in lane number 2, then presence and a lead from the deck, maybe.
So Frail is going to move. Um, then I will. Where is it? Flux. Presence.
Okay, tell us what you see. Or
There is a redirect and a presence there.
okay.
Both 2-mana +1s. Let me do some math here.
Yeah.
I kind of want to hold on to the Sinkhole, so I'm going to lead with one of them
Yeah.
and just kind of bluff it as a 3 and still a 2 with the +1 from the present, so still a good lead either way.
Yeah, I think so too.
The other one will be left as a flip unless you want to do a blind flip for the heal on a street. +1's pretty decent, so I think I'm just gonna leave them both on top.
Yeah, I don't see why we should change that. That's a good idea, I think. So you will stay.
Yep, leaving them both on top. I'm gonna lead. Deck. And then last action will be to exhaust and worship. Shapeshift Astrida and flip to heal.
Okay,
4-2.
Nice. Nice. So Astrida is back to 9 HP. She's shapeshifted. That's going to be a good start for next round, I think. So now we would see what he's going to do with his Astrida.
Yeah. These charms and betrayal will be very useful for next turn, hopefully.
Yeah.
You do have to worry about that Dark Vigilante as well.
Yeah, I think he's going to
If it
try.
comes in range, Frail's probably gonna. Well, there's no reason to shapeshift, take charm. That's fine.
Oh, that's a good range, isn't it?
Frail will charm that off. Oh, attacking Astrida here. That's interesting.
The outside is the Dark Vigilante.
Hold on a sec. Smeoz.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't update it. Yeah, thanks, Nicholas, for reminding.
I think we want to charm this off. We don't really want Astrida disarmed here, right?
His Astrida isn't shapeshifted.
Don't be scared, Smeoz. Don't be scared. I think we're just supposed to charm here, right? We don't want Astrida disarmed.
On what?
Astrida is attacking. Astrida is attacking Astrida.
Yeah, but
we can have. Frail doesn't have it. I could just charm to remove it, I guess.
Yeah, but Astrida isn't shapeshifted.
Astrida is shapeshifted.
Is she?
Oh, his isn't.
His
she isn't
isn't.
shapeshifted.
That's it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yes, that attack is fine.
Oh, +2.
Oop. 6.
Astrida going for kills. Yeah, okay, and a skirmish. What's that?
Okay.
No influence.
Are you moving at all with the skirmish? Okay. Smeoz is still thinking if he's moving with the skirmish.
Okay, so community, what I can see here is actually that I think Smith is going for the bloodlust condition somehow, or he's trying to, let's say. Kirito, we will use the charm at the end of the turn on with Briva on Shilavi, right? Won't we?
End of turn. What was that? Do you think Akudi should use it to get the armor, or Brovar to get the taunt? We are first player, so Brovar can go before Shilavi.
Hmm.
1 second.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's the
Yeah,
that
option
might
A or
be
B.
a decision for A or B. A is Akuti will
A is
be
a Cootie and B is Brovar because
yeah,
that's what their names are.
yeah. Okay, Chad.
We are giving the community a decision here, Smeoz, so give us 2 minutes.
A is Akuti using Charm on Shilavi to get some armor provided by Briva, or B, so that Briva is getting. Yeah, we are going to try to outflank and siege. That's true.
Yeah, if Akuti, the other thing is Astrida is getting low on health, so I do kind of want to bring Brovar over to kind of support Astrida, but then Brovar can't be taunting Shillavi if we do that. So
Yeah.
are gonna win lane one, which means we don't need to really worry about the about Nexus. So we can probably from here just kind of load in on lane two and go for outflank because we're gonna win lane two as well. So we could start just trying to go for outflank here, and then if Akuti dies, Akuti dies.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
In which case, we probably want to bring Brilvar. We probably want to plan to bring Brilvar over. So as the first action, so getting the taunt off doesn't mean a whole lot. That's kind of my thinking here.
So A might make more sense, maybe. Uh, Taking
Yeah.
it for Akudi to provide her with some survivability.
Yeah. At the same time, though, moving. I feel like DV is just going to be going after Shrita here anyway.
Yeah, so the question is banking on a charm betrayed to slow down bloodlust. Yes.
Yes.
One charm
So
we could use
Frail
though.
or Brovar could use that to give someone armor or make one of his ranged heroes melee. My hand is currently Charm, Betrayal, and Sinkhole.
Yeah, I'm showing your hand actually. Still no feedback. A, use charm with Akuti, or B, use charm with River. Okay, we have one answer for A.
Okay, so A it is. Alright, so I'm gonna have Akuti cast a charm targeting Shilby. Is that okay? Smells? Yep. Yeah, I'll take it. And yeah. Do you have
Okay,
anything at
too
the end of the
late.
round?
Sorry, Nicholas, too late.
So lane one. Which was a 3, so 7-1. Put that up over here. Get a card. It's a nice draw right there. And then lane
Okay.
two. We each have Freda Lastrita, but I have 2 more minions. I have a presence and a lead of 2. So I win by 2. Um,
No problem, Nicholas. Just try to stay with us, and if you have any ideas, just let us know. So we decided to go with Akudi and the charm. We actually did win lane 1 and 2. So curious now what Kirito is going to draw into his hand as next card here for winning lane number 2. For lane number 1, he drew a Chasm, and there's an Endless Disciples. Now, okay, interesting. This card then can only be played by Freihill or Briver.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Ow.
Ouch.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there was Outsider number 2, that's cool. Dark Vigilante has Piercing, takes a skirmish action, did hit Astrida. Our Astrida died, unfortunately, to the Skewer, an attack and sever.
So yeah, that was a piercing skirmish, a piercing attack, and then a piercing +1 skirmish.
Yeah. You still need to remove the miniature. Okay, so
That complicates things a little bit.
yeah, he might. We need to taunt Shilavi to slow her down. Yeah, that might make
So
sense.
do we? All right, pull for the community here. Do we A, try and move heroes over into the right lane and push outflank, or B, try and push Nexus on the left lane?
So A, go for lane number 2, or B, go for lane number 1 and try to win by Nexus.
All right, so round 2, I'm gonna draw 2 for turn.
Yeah, Nicholas is thinking that we have to take the dome to stop Dark Vigilante from getting another go before
I
turn
have to
3.
discard one. While you guys while the community figures out the plan there, I'm gonna figure out the discard here.
Okay. I'm just showing your hand. So A, go for lane number 2 and try to get outflank, or B, go more for lane number 1 and try to win by Nexus.
What was that question, Smeoz? Well, I don't have to discard. I have 7 cards in hand. I don't need to discard.
Yeah.
You tricked me. you made me think I had to get rid of a card. Probably do. Yeah, I think that makes sense, Nick. We'll see if anyone else has anything to say, although
Yeah.
people aren't very chatty, it seems. Lane, yep, I think that makes sense.
Okay.
So I think this is where we can go with Brovar and just taunt Shillavi.
This
The
is
problem with that is Brovar is going to be out of range of the control token if we do that.
yeah, there's a minion in the way, so that's not a good one. So B would be lane number 1, but he wrote it the other way, so I think he wants to go for lane number 2. Yeah, maybe attack a minion with Akuti and move to the dome. Yeah, depends on possibilities there.
Yeah, I
Movement.
don't really want to move. I mean, if we move Akuti into the dome, Core Drop is just going to kill Akuti instantly. Oh, I have an idea. Can move Akuti into the further up control hex, worship and attack a minion. And then if Shilovy or Kordrov comes adjacent to a Kuti can use that shove to push them away. And then Brovar can move into a taunt position afterwards, or into a better position to either taunt or just block a hero or whatever.
Okay. Explain it to me another time, as I didn't get it actually. So you want to do what?
Nicholas, we can't hold lane. Ashrita is dead, so Ashrita can't hold lane 2.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we lost Astrida to the Dark Vigilante activation. Yeah. Hello, Roused. Welcome to the game. We are at the start of round number 2. We're the first
So
players.
what was the vote here? Sorry, I just want to keep the game moving along. Are we going for lane 1 here?
Yeah, that's the fun stuff. So Nicholas said B, but actually described it for option A. So go for the outflank.
Oh, he said that line sounds good. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to do what I said.
So
All right, so I'm going to activate a Kuti. And you are muted, Smeoz. I am going to start with a move. I will worship. Actually, do you mind if I do this a little bit differently? I'm going to worship first. Then move.
yeah.
And I will attack this minion.
Yeah, there
Then
goes the
flip
tower.
on this minion. That is it for a Kuti.
Nice. So in lane number 1 we have Akuti plus 4 minions, which is good. Yeah, Rouse, I'm going to show you Kirito's hand. Here you are. Take a good look.
It's fine.
I just have to head back as Smeoz is activating his heroes. We'll be right back with the hand. So he's going with Astrida worshipping her, right? And then doing
One
the
sec.
attack. Mm-hmm.
Do we want to let him push lane 2 back, or do we use the? I think he's going to push it back anyway, so you probably don't use the charm here, right?
He's got 2 heroes. Ooh. Yeah, that's a question.
But we do have a lot of minions, so possibly Frau can even hold it by herself if we want to try and do that.
Yeah,
We do have a betrayal and a shove that we can use to protect a Kuti in the left lane.
mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a question.
I think I'll use the charm here, right? That makes sense.
So you would use the charm, and then
Yep. So I'm gonna
yeah.
respond. Kale's gonna
So
use a
community
charm.
community thinks that either way he will counter push lane number 2. But maybe that's a question now. Will we make it a bit harder so that we charm?
I already used it, so
Yeah,
we'll
you
see what
already use
happens.
it, so there we go.
Yeah, but the idea here is even though he can still push it, he can still use it, and gonna make him use more resources to do it,
That's true.
which will allow Frail to hopefully either be able to take the lane or the dome. Although he does have the last 2 activations.
Yeah, charm is then now on the road. Okay, so you would charm Astrida, and we're waiting for Smeoz reaction. He's thinking. Okay, nice.
And I'm thinking if it resolves, because Frail isn't a cover hex, I can just take it, and then Frail can probably get an attack on Korjov to disarm Korjov. Oh wait, I can't get disarmed. There's no Shriek.
You can't get the disarm. No. You can just
Yeah,
get
I
a
don't.
piercing.
Maybe probably isn't worth it then because I don't want to risk
Yeah.
him stealing the shapeshift back. So I just get rid of it. There's no benefit to having it.
Yeah.
It resolves. No, just get rid of it.
So I'm going to just change a little bit here.
Yeah, attack results.
So the minions in lane number 2 and lane number 1 are a bit off the control token because with the rules update for season number 2, they are only moving to the control token if they are out of line of sight, so further away than 3 hexes, and therefore they are going to stay in position more or less. So you have now here those 3 minions that didn't follow the control token. If the control token moved here, then this minion had to be repositioned on the control token itself. And then we spawn 2 new minions. Yeah, that's a rule update to not have the minions block all the hexes around the control token. We had some, let's say, yeah, not disturbing plays, but some pretty predictable plays so that if you move the control token here to the nexus, which was only here, then you could block a lot of hexes and there wasn't a way to defend actually against a minion wave. And this is a new way to, let's say, move the minions a bit, yeah, a bit more reliable. Okay, if you have any more questions, just let me know.
It forces Smeoz to use another hero to take the lane. If we send Frail into the dome, then he can still have Frail and Korjov to fight for the dome.
Yeah, sorry, Kirito. I did talk to the chat and I did mute you. Give me just a second. I just need to add one thing. So, Jan, if you have any questions, especially in German, you should find a link in the Discord and the German channel to the actual updated rules or on the homepage. And if not, just ping me on Discord and I'll send you the PDF or the update. Okay, so Kirito, what are your thoughts?
Did they hear anything I was saying at all?
Let's say I did unmute you or me on the last 10 seconds. So now
Okay,
you
cool.
can provide your ideas.
Okay. Sorry, Smeoz. Apparently, I was Zargo had me muted, so it's gonna take a bit more time. So yeah, the question here is: so do we want to send Frail into the lane or into the dome? Option A is the lane. Option B is the dome.
A is
It
the
doesn't
lane,
make sense.
is the dome.
A
Okay.
is lane, B is dome. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to go Brovar yet because we don't have a lead over there, and Brovar is not in range of the control token and can't taunt anyone in the control token. So I think we want to wait for Brovar.
Yeah.
If we send Frail into the lane, right now, if we move Frail out of the lane, Ashrita wins the lane alone, and so Frail can be up against Frail and Kordrop in the dome 2-1. If we keep Frail in the lane, he's forced to keep another hero in the lane to win it. So either way, kind of going to be a 2-against-1 situation.
Mm-hmm. So Roust is asking if the win condition for us is actually Nexus through lane number 1.
It seems like that's our most likely one, although Siege and Outflank are still on the table.
Yeah, they somehow could happen. So A, Freihill, staying in lane number 2, right?
Yep, A is for Rail staying in lane 2, B is Rail going to Dome.
Okay, and trying to get to dome. I'm going to show your hand another time so that
Yep.
people
So in
can have
terms
the.
of lane 1 and protecting Akuti, uh, we have a shove and a Goldbjorn's Betrayal we can use over there to protect her, so she is pretty safe. So
Yeah, Gulgrand's betrayal can only be cast by Briva there
Rover.
actually, and yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
but Akuti can use the shove.
Mm.
And we have 3 mana cards all around.
Um,
He killed Astrida with
Dark Vigilante.
Dark Vigilante.
So he needs to use the Dark Vigilante another time to kill one of our heroes. Okay. So Nicholas is preferring the lane option there.
Yeah,
Move,
that's a good
attack,
point though,
minion,
because
and lead from hand.
we can't use shove or go Rune's Betrayal during the minion phase.
Yeah,
So if he is able to get some chip damage on Akuti, he could go for it with that. So maybe if you go for the dome, that might be a little bit safer in terms of the bloodlust.
yeah.
Um,
It at least makes it
but
harder.
lane pressure is siege this turn.
Yeah, so lane pressure on lane number 1 and trying to make it a bit harder through Freihill moving into the dome for Smeoz to get the dome.
So
I mean,
all right, so lane 1. So option A is lane. Option B dome. Let's get some votes in.
yeah. So yeah, aroused. I mean, they count as heroes as well. And during the outsider activation, then they are friendly heroes, so they are going to count. I mean, it's a different version of the Tamer, right? Tamer? Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's basically just the tamer, but can be extended. All right. So Nick is saying any input from Roust? I saw he was in the chat as well.
Yeah, we have, I think, around 10 people.
Lane.
Okay,
All right.
Lane as
Everyone's
well,
saying
so
lane, so let's
yeah.
go lane.
Okay,
All right.
let's
I'm
go.
gonna activate Frail. Frail is going to move. Okay. Going to lead.
Wait a second. Yeah. So yeah, I think, I don't know. Do you think this one?
That's kind of what I'm leading towards. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
And then, do you think we skirmish to make sure we don't get moved out of? Actually, he
Hmm.
has a lot of high modifiers, so I doubt he has any slides or anything like that. So probably safe to just attack a minion, right?
What do you think? He has
He has high
the
modifiers, so we probably don't need to be worried about a slide.
hmm. Yeah, I could show you his deck, but that would be too easy, right?
I mean, he knows our deck, so I guess we should know his deck, right?
Yeah, that
To be honest,
was my
should I know your deck list, or because you know mine? Should I know your deck list? I feel like you know ours, right? I should know yours probably. No, I don't.
You hold me back, Kirito. You did hold me back. So if you like, then I can just put
Can
it
you
on.
can you send me your deck list?
Mhm.
All right, cool. This is helpful. Then I know if I need to play around slide or not.
Okay, I'm going to put Smeoz deck list on screen. Just give me a second. That's the wrong one. This is our deck. Here we go.
I
And
like that pun there, by the way, Nicholas. I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
so
Right. Nicholas
he
just sent me his deck list.
yeah, he brought Korjov, Freihill, Chilavi, and Estrida.
Yeah. So there are two shoves.
Yeah, there are two shoves. Um
Yes, and one Testudo. Yes, and one Testudo. So, do we want to play around the shove here, or do we want to kill the minion? We're at 5-8 right now, while he is at 6 without Frail. So if Frail kills a minion and leaves, we're tied at 8.
yeah, so that could be a question for the community. So option
Yeah,
A
that's
would
a good one.
be option A would be
A is attack. A
A
stands for
is
attack.
A is attack a minion,
Yep,
and
and
B is play around shove.
skirmish to play around shove.
A is attack, B skirmish to get around shove.
One sex meals.
A attack, B move closer to the control token, kill the minion and burn the shove. Yeah, that's yeah, we don't have a mana burn option. A
I
attack.
think it means burn it, like get it out of his hand.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
A it
two
is.
A's, so attack. Thanks, guys.
All right, I will declare an attack on this minion.
There you go.
That is it for Frail.
So, I meant like make him use it. Okay. Lol. Yeah, he might use it actually. Oh, what is he going to do
Is
with
that okay?
Kolyov? No, we can't because Freihill already used one mana with the charm. That's the
Attack
problem.
is fine.
Okay, Kolyov attacking our Freihill here actually. And I think he might move back with a skirmish into the dome. That's what I'm expecting, actually. Or he's going to shove, and then he's going to skirmish back into the dome.
Yep.
Okay. Here comes the
Yes, that's fine.
skirmish. 0.
That's what I like to see.
We love zeros. Oh,
You're staying right there?
Koryov is staying in lane. Interesting. Yeah, I think the...
Okay, I need to present another question for the chat here, so one sec.
Yeah.
All right. So with Frail still being left to activate and his Frail and his being able to potentially get Dark Vigilante to go for Bloodlust, do we want to move Brovar over to heal Frail and get and be in the dome, or do we want to just get the lead in lane 1 and push for Nexus?
So, okay, so what is the risk that you see here, Kirito?
So if we just go for pushing the Nexus, Frail could worship, attack, skirmish,
Yeah,
and get some good damage on Frail, maybe 4 or 5 damage, get Frail down to like 8, and then
yeah.
if Brovar, and then he can win the dome and then get the Dark Vigilante and get, and then
Yeah,
maybe would that be enough to
yeah,
probably doesn't quite have enough unless he had, but he could also have like a sacrifice or a nourish in hand.
yeah, yeah. So,
And if he has some heals with Frail, can really kill, can potentially, we can potentially lose the Bloodlust if we don't move Brovar in the dome. If we do move Brovar in the dome, Shilovi can kill 2 minions and lead, and then we would lose lane 1, and then we're not really pushing our win condition. So option A is try and defend Frail from Bloodlust. Option B is go for the win.
Yeah, question is, will it be, do you think it will be enough on lane number 1? So
I mean, we obviously won't win it. What do you mean? Will it be enough?
yeah, we won't win it.
We're not going to win the game this turn
Yeah,
because we
that's
don't. Because not Nexus, so we'd have.
yeah,
But if we can get through the tower this turn, the Nexus would go before he gets another chance to go for the kill with Dark Vigilante.
yeah. I would try to. What was A is being voted? So move Brother and lead in
Okay,
the dome.
so Nick and Rouse both say to go for dome.
Yeah,
And just get the heal on file. So let's do that. We're just gonna go on move, skirmish, and worship then.
move skirmish warship. So it's
Okay, I'm
just
gonna
it's just
activate
Brother.
Brovar. Move. Actually, sorry. Not move. I'm gonna skirmish targeting Shillaby. Okay.
Yay! Some chip
Then I will
dodge.
move. And exhaust and worship. Shapeshift frail. It's up to heal.
Okay,
For
only
1.
one. She's up to 14 now. Yeah, we will see if this is going to be enough.
I
Yeah,
guess that chip band damage may have backfired. That +2 would have been nice on the heal. And yeah, it seems like that charm might have been a mistake earlier to use with Frail. Would have
yeah,
been nice to have that mana for a Glorian's Betrayal or a shove.
yeah. This is now, yeah,
Frail could have shoved Core Drive in response to that attack. That would have been really nice.
yeah, that would have been nice as well, yes. Yeah. So Smith can go with either Shilavi or Freihill. And either way he can, or yeah, he can easily win the dome.
Oh, thank you, Smeoz. Smeoz said that we play very well.
Oh. Okay. I give the flowers to our community.
So
Yeah,
even though we only got 1 on the heel, by Brovar being in the dome, it means for him to win the dome, he needs a lead there.
yeah. If he is only using one hero. I mean, that's the advantage of going second. You can see how the game evolves, and then you decide what to focus on, maybe. So hopefully, I mean, at least Smears is taunting us. Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, if for him to win the, so if he wants to go with like Frail worship attack skirmish and then move Shillavi into the dome, he can do that. But if he does that, that means we win. We
kill the
break
tower.
the tower without even having the lead there.
Mm. Yeah.
Or he gets less damage with Frail and gets the lead in the dome with Frail, and then he can use Shilby to defend the lane.
Yeah, that might be the stuff that he's thinking about now, actually.
He also could go for Shilby after Akuti and then bring Frail into the dome to try and get the kill on Akuti with the Dark Vigilante, but he doesn't know that we have the Pilgrim's Betrayal on the shove.
And that's good.
Yes.
Finish him now that he's getting overconfident. Yeah, that's the plan actually,
Yeah.
but yeah. I don't think that we already have him where we want him. Oh God. This is, I mean, it's the first time that we're doing this with the participation of the community in this way. So yeah, oh, Giacomo, what's up? Welcome back. We are in round number 2. We lost a street at the end of round number 1.
Smeoz
We
is thinking very difficultly. We gave him a tough decision to make.
Yeah, so
I
we
think he
might.
wishes he had a community to ask.
Yeah, it's like a telephone joker or something. Yeah, so
So he got a kill, a bloodlust kill, with the Dark Vigilante on a street at the end of round 1. But we're pushing both lanes, threatening to potentially get Nexus round 3. And he is trying to either kill Akuti or Frail with the Dark Vigilante.
yeah, or maybe we even win with Siege, depending on the results there in the lanes. Okay. Oh, Shilavi is worshipping.
That's okay.
Yeah, attacking our Freiherr.
This is Frail activating, right?
Freiherr, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
Freiherr,
Frail attack Frail. Frail got some Frail on Frail action going on. Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh,
Ooh.
5 damage.
9.
Piercing.
Yes, that is a disarm. That is true.
And a disarm. And a sacrifice. There we go with the cards. So he knows using the healing to provide even more damage on Freiherr, as expected.
Yep.
And a skirmish. And our Freiherr is down to 2. That's not okay, because this, yeah, when winning the dome, this is going to happen, and this is victory for Smeoz, I think.
It does look like that. I was hoping Frail would move to one of the hexes on the edge so I could shove Frail out.
Yeah, he didn't do that.
Okay.
That's why he's a world champion. We don't have a way to kill our Freiherr before he can. We don't have a sacrifice or something. Okay, there he wins the dome. Yeah, I don't see. Wait, what? No. Wow, we got until we got to round number 2. Yeah, I think so, Giacomo. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
yes. And a shove play, but yeah, that's okay. Shove.
All right, you ready for the sacrifice to sacrifice my Frail here?
If we had one. That would have been awesome. Flux was used in round 1 for presence, Giacomo.
Yeah, that I wish I wish we had could do that. Yeah, I wish I had a flux here. That'd be nice. um,
Yeah. So
I'm gonna have Brovar use a shove to shove your frail.
why?
Yep. All right, now you can go ahead and win.
Oh god. So I think Smeoz can join the voice chat through Discord as well.
And then lane 2, I believe you in that. Because Frail is out of range.
Yeah, he has 3.
Here, we'll go through the motions. maybe you'll hit all -1s and 0s.
Hmm. Okay, so he he's going to win the dome
and then you draw a card for the dome.
and then he kills Freiherr. And that's the second. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Where are those sacrifices? Did we not have any on this combination of heroes?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any sacrifices here. Yeah, can you join the voice channel? Discord channel, I mean.
Hello.
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 So yeah,
So-
congratulations.
Thanks a lot. I don't expect it to play Leotan Mirror, but if you, I mean, if you fight the Leotan King with the Leotan, I'm joking.
Sorry.
I think we probably that charm was a mistake. If we had used well, I played it later. I could have had a shove or a Golbjarn's Betrayal. I mean, Golbjarn's Betrayal wouldn't have helped against Kordrov and Frail, but
You have shove in hand.
yeah, I used it with Brovar at the end there, but I had used the charm already. So.
Probably the best suite is not go here with Frail, but go here. Or here instead.
Well, I would have needed to use two actions to do that because I was
yeah. Move, skirmish, and lead.
Yeah.
Or completely forget the lane 2 and swap the lane, or go for the next.
Yeah, well, we were discussing bringing Frail into the dome. From here, so moving Frail over here, closer to Brovar, and try and get the dome so you couldn't get the Dark Vigilante. That was one of the options. That was one of the things that came up.
Yeah,
that probably ultimately would have probably been better because then Brovar could have come in, could have had the shove and the betrayal with him.
Yeah, this was my hand. This round, I have redirect and these cards.
Oh, so you did have the shoves.
Yeah, 2 shoves.
Yeah, you still wanted them.
Wow.
And probably Akuti has not to need to put easy illusion or attack. If you choose to put the illusion, you can lead instead, because you just need to make 1 damage to the tower for go for siege. If you go instead for the Nexus, probably Brivar has to be stay here and lead.
Yes.
And run away with Frail. here, for
Yeah, that
example.
was the initial plan. The plan was to have Brovar come and lead here, but then when you got all that damage on Frail, we got a little scared. I was actually hoping you would go with Shilovy before Frail, and you would go after Akuti instead of Frail, because then we could have used the shove with Akuti,
Mhm.
and then you wouldn't have been able to get Akuti, and then you wouldn't have been able to get all the damage you wanted with Frail and also in the dome.
Mhm. Yeah.
Or if you had gone with Frail and moved here, I could have shoved you out, and so if you didn't have a lead with Shilovy, could have tied it. But
Mm.
you went
Yeah.
All right, well, it seems like Smeoz is better than the rest of the world combined.
Yeah.
No, it's not true. It's not true.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's more easier to play alone than with
I
100.
agree, actually, and I think who is it? Rouse said that in the chat. I think the community was a hindrance.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think so totally. I mean, it's the first time that we tried such a format, and I think it's interesting just to, let's say, have the community interact more with what is going on here actually on stream, which I think is a really nice idea. And yeah, maybe we can see in the future a format that comes close to that, or maybe with some prepared decisions or ways to decide something. Yeah,
I
like
think
the outsider or deck preparation or so, and then maybe some concentrated parts only have to be decided so that the community can just easily jump in and have their opinion, or maybe just provide some other ideas or point of views, and yeah, we discuss them on stream. And I think that's a good way to have different perspectives to the player,
another way to do
and so
it. So I think the deck building went great. And by the way, shout out to Eric for putting this together and Mouse for organizing all the deck building. I think
yeah,
they both did a great job with that. So
that that was
shout out to the
impressive.
both of those guys. And I think the deck building worked out great. And I think the way we did that was great. I think if we were going to do it again, probably having discussions with the community through chat might not be the most effective way, but maybe having a Discord group chat, because the actual discussions that you and I had felt a lot more useful. Not because necessarily because your input was better, but just because of the lack of the basically the response time was the
Yeah,
main thing.
yeah,
Weren't really able to get much input from the community other than A or B.
hmm yeah, and
So I think maybe going forward, if we can have a group of maybe 4 people
mhm.
in a group chat discuss plays, it makes more sense than just having people in chat.
Yeah, I still think that's a good idea to have at least provide some ideas in the background. And yeah, I mean that's what I was talking about, that we will think about the format. We will need your feedback on that, so please join us on Discord and have us talk more about those formats. Maybe you have some interesting ideas as well. And yeah, as we already said, the impressive work, and it was a lot of work behind this from Mouse. So to provide a good playable deck here. And at the end, there are a lot of in-game decisions that need to be made, and yeah, that might yeah, take down the game a bit if you want to let the chat decide everything. Let's say that would have been far too much, and I think we reduced it already to some nice options, and we had a nice talk here on the stream, and had some good point of views here being discussed. Yeah, I think that's a good first step to get more interactive with the community.
Yeah, I agree.
And
Mhm.
if the chat, anyone in the chat has some input on ways to make it better or feedback on it, feel free to say so as well. No one has said anything during this conversation, so I don't know what people are thinking, if they agree with us or disagree with us or whatever. Oh, here we go. Personally, I think it would be fun if the viewers can ban certain heroes and outsider before the game, and the players have to deal with it. Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a very different kind of format, but I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah,
Not
thanks for the
not
input.
not my Strida, please. Thanks.
So ban Astrida.
No, my
Someone who
Strida.
loves Trita so much. I was very shocked that you decided to go kill her instantly. Like, isn't that like against your code?
I mean, I like my Strida, not yours.
Oh, that's the reason. Yeah, she was
That's
only
so
only
biased. I
a
think.
bad copy, right? Haha.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Exactly.
That's
Come on.
yeah. I don't know. I think that's you need to be a little more.
You can find her at the black market, right?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Deep web or something like this.
All right. Well, I can probably end the stream now, right?
Oh, I think Kirito has something to run at. Yeah, guys.
No,
So
I actually don't. I had left open like 5 hours for this because I had no idea how long this was going to take.
okay, nice. Yeah, gentlemen, any final thoughts on your side?
Congratulations, Smeoz.
Congratulations to me. Well played, Ryan. Anyway, and I have really enjoyed this format. I hope that the next year or next time this format will be done again against maybe another world champion, or maybe not. I don't know. And yeah, I hope to see this format very soon. Anyway.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank
So,
you.
we want to wish you a nice afternoon, nice evening, wherever you are. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We had a lot of fun here discussing the movements, the decisions, and we hope to see you back here on the next Skytier Sunday. So have a nice evening. See you, ladies and gentlemen. Bye bye.